So, Akyem Abuakwa Traditional Council, Nananom, and ko PMU our parliament. Now, the main reason why we PMU our parliament, and it's a Omati, sir, on the 4th of February, Tuesday, a year MP for Tamale Central, Ibrahim Mutala, and should the JB Dankwa AC Parliament. They want to seek an apology, an official apology from the MP for Tamale Central, Ibrahim Mutala.
The Akyem Abuakwa Traditional Council in the Eastern Region has formally petitioned the Speaker of Parliament, Akyem Abuakwa, over derogatory remarks made about the late Dr. Joseph Boachi Dankwa by the Tamale Central MP Mutala Muhammad. The council takes issue with Mr. Muhammad's alleged description of Dr. J.B. Dankwa as a traitor and a CIA operative, considering his significant role in Ghana's independence struggle. The petition was presented to Parliament on March 7, 2025, with the Clerk of Parliament, Ebenezer Ahuma Jetro, receiving it on behalf of Speaker Abuakwa. The youth of Ochiman, supporting the Traditional Council, demanded a retraction and an apology.
About 2 days ago, less than 48 even hours ago, and I Nananom voter region. You see the Eboboba tribal war, a boy in parliament. I ask him, Ekobura parliament, so many petition, Ekoma parliament. The parliament, MPP, MP Kro, whoever, our car said you were daughter of a murderer, sit down, yes, you channel. Now, any idea, Nananom person, the enemy, I am channel, my Nananom, voter region, Nananom. Now, the bigger question that I have before we go or we dive into today's development, and it's a Edinka Rollins in free voter region. I'm asking you now, Nananom voter region, conversion Semeswada. The main reason why I'm pointing to that direction is a year Akyem Abuakwa for a young lady country omuti a babonti, though a JB Dankwa and a omudi candidate at our parliament and sana a JJ Rollins a ban on some mobile. And so the first thing first, say be addressing I'm a Speaker of Parliament, yes, because Speaker of Parliament Edin Komaba Bonte said Nipana or Kayan wa audacity and channel. Aye, that is backbone. Audacity and channel. If the Speaker of Parliament want to do things fairly, our Ghana Parliament war. Now I say any obi and I say co-party be na Ghana Parliament then the investigation or whatever you are talking about was supposed to be treated first with the people who are only JB Dankwa. I say because and then say kasi it's not near a boo a fat na our Ghana bakwasemu ama Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. We shouldn't forget say the first portfolio politically say the first political party ABP Ghana Emma Kwame Nkrumah the first political portfolio. Then we shouldn't forget say JB Dankwa we are. What did the American say? Say JB Dankwa at me Emma such a position to Ghana a first president I in Wagrat, and it means say JB Dankwa and even open the door of politics. Emma a year Kwame Nkrumah. And so any respect to Yadima a year Kwame Nkrumah, we're supposed to give the same respect to JB Dankwa. What did I make us? Because if it wasn't JB Dankwa, Kwame Nkrumah wouldn't have gotten his first air portfolio working for a political party. And who knows? Maybe even that portfolio, I know that take even Kwame Nkrumah more to love Ghana politics and even to stay in the country and do more politics. And yet maybe if it wasn't JB Dankwa, Obi nim the JB Dankwa trust our letter and so he had Kwame Nkrumah to be the secretary for the UGCC, but he did that. It is a glory due hodom one. Not say Cassie de ma a Kwame Nkrumah. Yen kind say Obi and in terms of Ghana politics through a political party or man of the first political portfolio. Yen kai AJB Dankwa because ebi enyo onwa nanka amanesa say Kwame Nkrumah etimi edo Ghana politics no e could drew the be nyina ene ye bono abaso uko PM parliament and now you know ka say there was a hit to the extent say even Utie Afenyo Markin kase mu a ebinom be kase ebi eduabompo wo kire NDC amonye ko no parliament said the omo ye no posterity will judge them wo de betwi kasa ni mu a echire daachi asem ene bekyere ana in other language betimi aka ne se echiri ma ebekere ana se other language betimi a kire ne se ayete se twen na obehu so twen daachi ba twen na obehu iti ade na kwa de se wabo NDC for duas omo because enemre no a wo mu die no enkosi awiye there will be a day the MPP will come to power and this treatment ekoso wo parliament ye be hade ba akosi se afam yenu akasa etia ye past leaders na ye se ba akode ye hwehwe no emom ye nim na nim ne de enya no man parliament wo because ultimate kasa the way Nananom free Akyem Abuakwa edi wo petition ne bae no it didn't go through the necessary process. Then what are you talking about? We nyina enye fe wo dem yenko ne yekotie ASM ne say they transfer and then wo parliament in case of details bi am we kire say mecheche mu asushwa am ye nyina enya nkire mu de course and wo parliament me etie the majority leader ne entetinsi mu ten me yenko.
Right, Honorable Speaker, my colleagues opposite, many of you have been in this house for the past 4 years, and you understand the style of the Right Honorable Speaker. You understand the style of the Right Honorable Speaker. You understand his style. Indeed, last week, in relation to another petition, he drew attention to the procedure for presenting petitions. He drew attention and cautioned that henceforth we should follow the procedure for presenting petitions. Here in this chamber last week I was here. I have presented petitions on behalf of petitioners in this house before. And the procedure is very clear. And you have a minority leader who was once a majority leader, got deposed as majority leader briefly, and then fought back to become a majority leader very briefly as well. And he understands the procedures. He knows how a petition is presented to this house. Please, it is becoming too much when we just sidestep our rules. We are supposed to be 276 people in this chamber. If we decide to sidestep the rules and everybody wants to do whatever he or she wants to do, this place will become ungovernable. Totally ungovernable.
All right.
Please, the rules are clear.
So who the majority leader Mahama Ayariga kanu the okanyida say Akyem Abuakwa Nananom omo petition omo de beto parliament anim. I say no mu here in terms of nipa na okasatia JB Dankwa, that is the petition omo de ba no omo amfa kwan paso na de bai. State bibi say during the time wa Nananom free voter region edom petition ni koy no, this same thing on no kind of backbone addressing the same issue. Say the BB ba parliament ye making sure say petitioner ye de ba no ebefa the same process. Fine, that is equality, that is fair. But the issue is Adenti and Nananom free voter region efa the same process Nananom free Akyem Abuakwa edi abado. The same process no mu mienu hina fam. But at the end of the day, Nananom free voter the end day ya dia tumumpo tie. To the extent say the majority leader no be confirm say the backbench himself, the Speaker of Parliament, ample friend no phone so aka ache ne say nipa o kasa etia JJ Lawrence no ye hwehwe no enkomo timi nyina pie mu ofon so a obviously the majority leader ye tie ni a woda NDC for nyina no e parliament o confirm ye. I don't know if is this video or the other video o confirm ye say Speaker of Parliament empone nakasa after ye Nananom mo voter region no tie edo petition be pie mu parliament no oni wono akasa wo fon so say nipa na o kasa tie JJ Lawrence ne chele ye nyene hwehwe no. I don't know the punishment they want to give to the person. But when you go to the parliament, as such a comment, na Ghana constitution and what's so channel, bebre. Aha, and yet, yes, me hold you to the extent, say, you bet to us saying kakra or parliament one, you bet to us saying that is an indefinite suspension. Yen him die a befer. And no, the man Afenyo Markin is ebe in a num way, bia, Sabra no can say, dear, he knew it. Would it was in the the party, the majority leader.
When you want to present a petition, what to do? I have heard the details of the petition on radio. I saw that they came to the house, they met the clerk, they presented it to the clerk, they read it before the clerk, he accepted it and said he will forward it to the speaker. But that is not the procedure. You are here. If you feel strongly about the matter, you should encourage them to go through the procedure. If you recall, when those who were affected by the financial sector cleanup exercise, they marched here on a number of occasions with petitions. But none of the petitions was read on the floor of the House until they went to Speaker, and Speaker advised them that this is how you submit a petition. They came to me, and I then took them through the whole process. And Speaker took the petition, referred it to a special committee. The committee heard the parties, and then they presented a report, and then the House took some decisions relating to the report and directed the Minister of Finance to implement the recommendations of the committee. This is our procedure. So please, let's follow the procedure. I have no issue with any of you. You are citizens. You can bring your petition. But those who want to advocate on your behalf in this chamber know how you should come. So please, come properly. Come properly. Minority leader, you know how to come by petition to this House. Former Minister for Defense, you know how to come to this House. I heard it on radio. I heard it on radio. If I want to present it to the House, I'll follow the procedure. I'm saying that if I want to present the petition, I'll follow the procedure. You know.
Honorable Nitiwood, I never read the petition. I acknowledge the people in the gallery that they have brought petition, but I never read any petition. You were seeking to ask what the petition is about. You understand? So if I acknowledge them that they have brought a petition, must you know what the petition is about before it is referred to the committee? No. We follow the procedure and refer the petition to the appropriate committee. And I've even indicated.
When it comes to the Akyem Abuakwa family, the conversation is they're supposed to go through the right procedure. What's your semblance? And even when it comes to that in the crown, one not yet. You don't know there could be a petition in working kind because the speaker name and any deputies, the speaker name no credit. And so imagine say a state emergency be say obi akomu say obi the bomb will be bewuro man ma be kum Ghana nyina. You see, these are some of the treatment Afenyo Markin ebu fuye our can nsem bia how they are treating the case. I am go through the same procedure as soon as Nananom free voter registration go through, but then they say there should be a judgment. When it comes to AJJ run and say there should be a judgment. Somebody's head and was a that platter. When it comes to JB Dankwa, on that fateful day on the 4th of February, nearly 60th, day I had market things are we. And no dear, I am one eye, meaty.
That the petition was specifically addressed to the speaker. I will not be announcing it to the House before it gets to the speaker, but for the purposes of acknowledging them at the public gallery, I made that particular statement. So, honorable member, let's follow the procedure in doing it. I will always say that when the procedure is set down for a right to be exercised, we need to follow the procedure in exercising the right. So I don't think acknowledging them in the public gallery should lead to the fact that the petition should be read to the House.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, it is very rich to hear from the majority leader that incident that occurred, Mr. Speaker only heard one side and said that he was going to investigate only one side. Because, Mr. Speaker, the other side against JB Dankwa of blessed memory was even set into the records. So for the majority leader to say that the Speaker's comment only coincided with the petition and that the Speaker had called him on phone whilst abroad to say that he was going to investigate the other side makes it very rich. And I find it very curious. Because
Parliament. But I could hear say Speaker of Parliament any country in but still. So we are so interested in the case to the sense of our friend from Swinina. Any the majority leader Mahama Ayariga at the home cover. Say, there's a runners in the end of the air, who say ham walk eh ya. Dear Cosi, and some also only the Ayan Wama. Afenyo Markin.
Somebody, a member of parliament, described JB Dankwa in very unpalatable words and used certain language against his person, referred to a book which never described JB Dankwa as such. So if the majority leader is now telling us that the speaker didn't hear that one and only heard the other and promised to investigate, then we leave it to posterity.
Right. So that we leave it
Mr. Speaker.
Posterity.
Honorable members, with all due respect.
Parliament. We leave it to a posterity to jail. Oh, yeah, Afenyo Markin, I said, what bread? The entity and I do mukumo parliament or no. And a homete. What I can say, waiting some air cost. Aye, daughter of a murderer sit down, and JB Dankwa, you a traitor. When I now Ghana year, and send me on the 4th of February, Tuesday, and send me to see it. A parliament. And Sabra Broka say, Nananom Edward Mwajim. I bet the chess and Nananom from Namunum. Woman and common answer some. A woman as saying woman free Akyem Abuakwa. Did you need in 17 in case of anything? I have a report to a woman who the cost of Ghana. I'm on the same wedding graph. Let's show another video. We are killing the crowd.
K1ng oh boy, Juma, we did the Jacob. So now see commentary or social media, no style of blogging, fantastic. So you see commentary, news in the bar. So you see commentary for home. We are so good. Keep on going.
And the Ostan also the Ebema other tribe a flow. Uni sorted. India temni. That's how becano. It's so painful. I know shit. I don't know. Say Uncle commentary like or you as a presenter, sports presenter that they are. And we maybe our question free debate. It's all good. Oh yeah, K1ng Ghana. K1ng will try.